The Ballon d'Or is football's most prestigious individual honor, awarded annually to the player deemed the best in the world. For decades, it's been dominated by attacking stars, with Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo dominating the award for over a decade. Defensive players, who are often unsung heroes of the game, rarely break into this elite circle. But in 2024, Rodri broke this trend. As a central defensive midfielder, one of the least glamorous positions, he redefined what it means to be the best, reminding the world that excellence isn't limited to goal scorers. His victory isn't just a personal triumph, but a celebration of what it means to devote your best to your craft, no matter what role you play. Even before Rodri won the award about 2 weeks ago, he was renowned as one of the best players in the world. He even went an unprecedented 74 games without losing. That's more than a full calendar year unbeaten, which is a streak that stands alone at the top of football history. His presence is extremely influential in every single game he plays. He shifts the ball forward with precision, snuffs out threats before they emerge, and recycles possession to prevent the team from losing momentum. The way he operates is both an art and a science. He reads the field as if it were a chessboard, seeing multiple moves ahead. This combination of vision and discipline is why his role is often the backbone of Manchester City's success. The influence of Pep Guardiola, Rodri's manager, on his career cannot be understated. Guardiola himself was once a central defensive midfielder, a position that shaped his own understanding of the game. When he signed Rodri for Manchester City, he saw not just the physical abilities, but the mindset needed to fulfill this demanding role. Pep's philosophy of total football hinges on having players who can adapt, think quickly, and control the tempo of the game. All qualities he saw in Rodri. Under Pep's guidance, Rodri evolved from a promising talent into a complete, cerebral midfielder. But one of Rodri's greatest strengths is his understanding of his own limitations. He knows he doesn't possess the blistering speed of a winger, nor does he have the traditional build for a forward. But rather than seeing these traits as obstacles, he accepted his role as a central defensive midfielder and tailored his style to excel within its boundaries. By fully committing to this role, he found his calling in a position that demands constant involvement without the allure of individual glory. His towering height, for example, becomes an advantage for winning aerial duels in midfield, while his intelligence and spatial awareness compensate for any lack of speed. Rodri's excellence comes not from trying to outshine others in their areas of strength, but by refining every aspect of his position until he became irreplaceable in it. In a football culture that often glamorizes lethal forwards and flashy playmakers, Rodri stands as an example of commitment to a less celebrated role. His work is about creating the conditions for others to thrive, a role that requires selflessness and dedication. By dedicating himself to a position that requires sacrifice, he sets an example of the power of mastery. Winning the Ballon d'Or as a central defensive midfielder elevates the importance of teamwork and players who embrace the often uncelebrated yet fundamental roles. Rodri's rise to the top serves as a reminder that greatness can emerge from any position. His consistent dedication to his craft allowed him to transform the role of the central defensive midfielder into something extraordinary. It's not that Rodri reinvented the position, rather, he embodies its highest potential, redefining what it means to be the core of a team. His Ballon d'Or win challenges the notion that only goals and assists define success in football. Instead, Rodri's victory suggests that every role, when embraced fully and with enough dedication, can and often will be the foundation of greatness.